Yes, this is the kind of a thing that happens when you try to play to be smart. Because at the end of the day, this whole thing will be haunting. And like I said, the kind of election that took place in Lagos, they thought that they already done what they needed to do. So let everybody move on. No, it's not going to move on. Nobody's going to move on. People who are not going to move on will not move on. Those who want to move on will move on. But you don't expect everybody to move on. And this is the repercussion of their action. But they think it's going to end like that. It's not going to end like that. Because in one way or the other, it's going to be hurting those who were involved. CSP Adejobi reacts as man says nothing will happen to Kuti because he is not from most hated tribe. Of course, we all know the issue that is ongoing, that Kuti slapped a policeman and he's been arrested and what have you. And somebody is saying, oh, since Kuti is not from the most hated tribe, nothing will happen to him. And this CSP is now reacting. Let's hear what he has to say. Meanwhile, it was reported that Seun Kuti, who happens to be the last son of Fela Kuti, turned himself in at the Lagos State Police Command to give details of what happened that led to him assault a police officer. But immediately he surrendered, he was arrested and paraded on the social media. However, while a Twitter user with the name Mr. Humphrey was reacting to Seun Kuti's arrest, he said that the singer will not be punished for the crime he committed because he is not from the most disliked tribe in Nigeria. Humphrey urged Nigerians not to get deceived by the media parade. He said, this charade is all you could come up with. After posting him, what next? Nigerians, please don't get deceived with this mere speculation nonsense. Prince just posted here. Like I said before, he is not from the most hated tribe, so nothing will happen after this. However, while responding to this, CSP Olumuyiwa Prince Adejobi, who happens to be the first public relations officer from the Nigerian Police Force headquarters in Abuja, said that Mr. Humphrey sounded like a machine. I think you are not even matured. You should have dead him and do the right thing. See, answering like a machine. So if you will not respect yourself, you see, he said, can you just read what you posted again and again? You sound like a machine. Even a web program machine won't sound like you. Rishi. You can imagine people, Abike a set of people. You are now answering people on the street. Okay, we don't hear. Is it really true? Is it really true that nothing go happen to them? Everyone dislike Igbos. Chimo, una go soon cry like northerners. Power never enter una hand. Una won't pursue everyone comot for Nigeria. Nde Yoruba. Make una bar first comot dirty for body. This offering of a man is a confusionist. He should be put behind bars until he can substantiate his utterance. But that is the truth. Since after MC Oluomo, what he did in Oluomo did in Lagos during the February election, he is still moving around with police escorts. Why Igbo man just said something, and since he is in prison. But I pray that you and I will be alive and see how this hatred against Igbos will end. The priest who advised anyone that felt that MC Oluomo committed offense was free to go and arrest him. That MC Oluomo was cracking jokes with the woman. Did MC Oluomo threats not materialize? False pros of the past used to be impartial. Yes, he's very correct. Humphrey is very correct. All these Biafra people say, not be true. Not be true. Now lie. No lie now. Silence is the best answer for a foolish man. But unfortunately, somebody who happens to be wise is answering a foolish person. So, define him. Did he kill someone? True talk. Why is Oluomo still walking freely while the Eze from Isolo was arrested? He is not the only person who had ever slapped an officer in this country. You people should let him be, Joe. The delay is dangerous. May them charge this man to court immediately. They can keep saying all this rubbish. They dislike the guy. Okay. the guy did not support their obituary. That wetin concern. It no be Peter Obi na him arrest am. No be Peter Obi Islam. No be Peter Obi na den. So they should deal with it. Then you know support this thing. Is it not true? What he said, is it not true? Seun was never against Obi. He was only concerned if he won't toll on the part of others. Do not be a child. He thinks he got his father's heart, but forgot that his father was beaten severely and thrown to jail. I do not support the police cause they are similar in their foolish and hopeless attitude, but tell yourself the truth. Why is MC Oluomo walking freely and the Ezendigbo arrested? Some of you Yorubas are only afraid of the Igbos because you can't have them as friends. Well, thanks for speaking out, but we already know what he posted is it not true? What Humphrey posted, is it not true? Where the Oba of Lagos who threatened to throw the Igbos into the lagoon if they fail to vote for APC. Of course, in his palace, where is Oluomo who threatened the Igbos if they come out to vote for their choice rather than Tinubu, and also came out to enforce it? Of course, he is being celebrated. And where is Ezendigbo of Lagos, who said he will invite his people to protect them if the government continue to look the other way? Of course, in the prison. Yeah, your conscience said, don't worry, their conscience will continue to judge them. They see the truth. You see their life, they will see the truth and go the other way. They support evil. They support evil and they call it loyalty. They call it respect. They call it moluabi. Tufiakwa. Tufiakwa. Okay, antecedents don't lie. Until we see a new order, Nigeria is where impunity thrives recklessly. Something more serious has happened and people got away with it. The answer is clear. Oluomo Igbo Yoruba hate you. There goes another Igbo man playing the victim card. When will the tribe stop this discredited art? No, it is true now. You can justify it the way you like. The same people we abuse. They no get live out. They abuse them back now. They go they cry, and they abuse past waiting. I don't even understand. So now so it be the guy in a tree talk.